on ESPN Radio
Daniel Jones,
on the
starter,
ESPN
and
app.
Richardson the backup for the entire 2025
5
season.
seconds to
Derek
go.
Jackson telling ESPN
They're
Stephen Holder
after
they
Ryan
have an
Day,
awful
just
lot
threw
to
his
discuss
headset high in
with
the
the
air. They're
Colts.
trying to get another
Falcons starting
Gatorade
right guard
bucket.
Caleb
Here's the
McGarry
last snap,
carted
barring
off
a
the field
penalty.
today with an apparent
Leonard
leg
rolls
injury.
to his right,
His
throws
undergoing
across the
MRI.
caught
It's
by
unclear at this
Greathouse.
point
Down
when
at
he
the
was
foot.
injured. Afternoon baseball. Mariners got on the board first with a Julio Rodriguez home
The
run.
trigger didn't cut
NL
off.
East leading Phils answered with a
My
Kyle
what didn't?
Schwarber sac fly.
The
Seattle
ESPN
and Philly
trigger.
tied at 1 top 4. M's a game and a half back of the Astros in the AL West. AL Central leading Detroit scored a couple off Framber Valdez. Leads Houston 3-0 bottom 1. Pirates up 2-1 on the AL East leading Blue Jays bottom 3.
Can't even mention the Tigers. Gosh, they suck.
Yes,
It's
I'm
back.
back
Back
again.
again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Danny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Honey, we're home right where we belong for the next 2 hours. DennyRadio Sports and more. It is show 107, 107, and we are rolling, people. Love it. DennyRadio Sports and more brought to you by St. Mary's Meats, the place to go for local fresh cut meat. Nobody beats AJ's Meat. We are also live on Facebook, the Bakery Unlimited Facebook live cam. Let me get there. Hold on a second. I got to bring up their ticker. So they have that going across the bottom. And there we go. They love me some Bakery Unlimited. All right, Tigers are up 6-0. I don't know, what was that yesterday's ESPN update? What is wrong with those people? Do your damn job. I mean, the Tigers been playing well for almost an hour, and they're up 6-0. Anyway, we're going to talk about that and other things that grabbed our attention throughout the day today, but we're starting here. King Charles is selling a new jam for $6 a jar. He's been selling jam to top grocery stores in the UK for years. Well, Meghan Markle, she started selling preserves last year. The King's $6 jam is half the price of Meghan Markle's as ever preserves. Check out this ad.
Greetings, it is King Charles. Want the most delicious jam you've ever tasted? Introducing new King Charles jams and jellies. Yes, you'll absolutely love my jams and jellies, and they're so much cheaper than Meghan Markle's jams and jellies, and they're far superior in every way. And if you're not completely satisfied with King Charles jams and jellies, you can call our hotline to let us know how we can do better. Ah, there's a customer now. Thank you for calling the King Charles Jams and Jellies hotline.
Yes, I tried your jam and it made me sick. I was on the toilet for 6 days straight.
Oh dear.
Yes, and there was broken glass in the jam and a syringe.
Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. What is your name?
My name? It's Shemagan Shamarkle.
Very well, Miss Schmarkle. I'll wait a tick. Nice try, Megan. Ignore her. King Charles Jams and Jellies. Far better than Meghan Markle's Jams and Jellies. Order now.
Let's say hello and howdy doody to the producer of this broadcast. It is Chris.
Hollywood. What's up there, man?
Tigers are up 6-0. That is what's up. Well, let's see. What inning are they in now? Second inning?
No. It's
Middle of the third. Middle of the third, 6-0. Apparently in the bottom of the first. They just got a bunch of hits and wild pitch and another wild pitch. And Dingler tripled to deep center. Riley Green scores. Javier Baez singles to left center. Dylan Dingler scored. Anyway, 6-0. I was very surprised. Houston is a really good team. A really good team. Now, listen, the Tigers are proving a lot of the critics who, when they lost, 12 of 13 or whatever it was. And yes, my hand was like this close to the panic button, but I didn't panic. They're playing some damn good baseball right now. And Charlie Morton's pitching today, and I think he's a year younger than me. Okay, maybe not. He's in his 40s. I think he's 41. Anyway, so he's pitching, and there you go. So Tigers are up 6-0. I don't know, Hollywood, if you watched any of last night's game. Did you?
I didn't watch it, but I saw the highlights. I'm glad I didn't watch it, actually. But,
Well,
yeah.
it was the pitcher's duel, but it was also very exciting. There were some exciting plays going on last night. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get into that here shortly. How's your day going, my man?
It's a production day. So long.
So people don't know, Chris wears 3 hats, at
7.
least 3. So, okay, so he's on 105. He's here on the ticket, and he puts together the commercials. It's called production. And yes, hello, Sherry from McCravers. Glad to be aboard, girl. Anyway, and so you're very busy. Would you say you're stressed?
Not really stressed, just it's football season. So I'm trying to get everything together for Central Catholic and Whitmer, and also get ready for football season as a coach, and just make stuff happen.
Yeah. Did you happen to go in the kitchen to check the freezer?
I did.
And
I got pulled to the side
by
my good friend, good old Red.
Who?
Red. You call her Ginger Snap.
Yeah, Ginger Snap. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you weren't able to look in the freezer? So
I didn't check. I'll do it on our break, though. I don't have anything.
Frankie from Mama Mary's sent me a message from Facebook. Listen, the best way to get a hold of me is Denny at DennyRadio.com, or call the show or text the show. Okay, here at 877-909-1007. I rarely look at my Facebook messages. Frank sent me a message like a week and a half ago, and he says, hey, he was into the station for a sweet deal, and he brought me in a pizza, and he put it in the freezer with my name on it. So hopefully it's still there, but if not, we know we work with a whole building of criminals and thieves.
Oh, yeah, it'll be gone.
I hope not, because I love Mama Mary's pizza, and I haven't had it in a while. So
we'll get a nice company-wide email.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Leave stuff alone that doesn't belong to you. And then Marco's like, my bad.
Sorry.
Wasn't it Marco? I think it was Marco on the last one. Marco was the criminal. He said it was an accident. Oh, yeah.
We always find out who it was, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Usually. Except for Paul.
DENNY. It says for Denny on it. And I'm the only Denny in the building when I'm there once a month.
Yeah.
Although I'm contemplating coming in Friday, doing the show, and then go to the game with you after. Well, I can't go to the game.
That'll be Thursday. Oh, this Friday. Okay.
I don't know. We got to talk more about that. I'm not hearing anything more about the tailgate either at BG. I don't know what's going on. I responded to the email, and I'm getting crickets. Have you heard anything?
I was told by Caleb we're all set. Good to go.
Well, he didn't respond to my email. What the hell? I want to know who's going to be running the board. Is it going to be Josh B?
Details aren't ironed out yet.
Yeah, well, if he says we're good to go, we should have all that ironed out. So
we're just good to go, as in it will be happening next week. We will be
next Thursday
on site.
Dude, I'm giddy. I am just giddy that we're gonna probably have to drive separate because you're gonna have to go right to practice, right?
Yeah.
After. Yeah. Okay.
I'll probably bring a station vehicle or something.
Okay, you can do that. I'm not doing that. Okay, let's give me 2 seconds. I'll respond to your email. He's listening. Okay, here's what we need. We need to know, are we the engineers? Which as long as it's the same equipment I use at Yark, I'm good. As long as I can use that, as long as it's that equipment, and who's running the board back of the station? That's all. That's all we need, right? Oh, and where are we setting up?
We'll be at a restaurant.
Yeah, but we're not going to be actually at the Doit, or are we going to be with them who are there tailgating in their restaurant? I got a lot of questions, Hollywood.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, yeah, we'll need to know setup too. So there you go. Before the end of the show, I'm sure I'll get some answers.
Yeah, shout out to Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb's a good dude. I wonder how has he done any podcasts lately?
I don't know. I'm not sure. He's been so busy keeping the lights on here, man. Without Caleb.
Yeah.
There's no DennyRadio and more. I'll tell you that.
They should have been friggin' screwed.
Done.
So let's see. Pardon me. Who's he working with? He's working with Sam B's Restaurant in Bowling Green is sponsoring this live kickoff show. Sam B's in Bowling Green. All right. Have you been there at Sam B's?
Yeah.
I believe I have. I don't remember, though.
There's only so many restaurants in BG. So
That's true. So, anyway, but hopefully Sam B's is setting up at the Doit for a tailgate thing, like a food truck.
Yeah, Caleb says not at restaurant, will be tailgating. So
sweet. That's even better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Nurse Terry, Sam B's is amazing. All right, Terry, are you going to the game? Come by and see us. By the way, do they charge for they must charge for parking, right?
For sure.
Okay, so Caleb, we got to make sure our parking's taken care of. Come on, these are the details that need to be ironed out. Anyway, I'm kind of giddy, dude. I think that's going to be exciting for us. It's our first together road show.
Yeah, I think we're going to have fun. It'll be cool.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do some Bowling Green rejoins or something.
Yeah, I got to find you some orange too. So
yeah, because I don't have any orange. Well,
I'll probably go down there.
I have pink.
I'll probably go down there like Monday or Wednesday and grab some PG gear.
Okay. All right. I don't have any brown. I don't think I have any. I have the Pinball Pete's orange shirt that I was wearing. Didn't I wear that yesterday? Pinball Pete's, that's orange. It might be a little too loud orange though for Bowling Green.
You got to get that Falcon orange, man. I got you. Don't worry.
Okay, so I started working in Toledo the first time at RQN in 1983, and then I left after a couple of years. They asked me to leave, and they fired me. And then I came back in 93 and left at 05, came back in 2014. Okay, all these years, I don't have a stitch of Bowling Green gear.
That's very sad.
Well, things are changing, pal. So I'm looking forward to it. And I think I'll look damn good in that orange. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, you don't have BG gear and you are an alum.
I'm not the size I was when I was in undergrad.
Terry, he's outgrown his gear. Outgrown it. Listen, my weight's been going up in this summer, my weight is up like 5 pounds. So
it was COVID, man. I went from like 150 to like 185.
Yeah, when I first met you, you were like a skinny drink of water. Now you're filled out like a man.
Yeah.
And now that you're married and she's cooking for you every damn night, big taters and steaks and fried chicken and dessert and all that, dude, you're gonna the freshman 20 that they say when girls go to college, you're getting the newlywed 20 because of all the cooking Mrs. Hollywood's doing.
And these big DennyRadio checks I've been cashing, man. It's a lot of steak and lobster around here.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude. I'm glad to help you out. All right, where are we starting here at 12 after? Let's start with my Tigers yesterday.
Eat 'em up, Tigers. Eat 'em up. 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 Let's eat 'em up.
By the way, they're end of third inning, and my Tigers are up 7-0. They're playing a matinee game right at Comerica Park, 7-0 over Houston.
Yep, top of the fourth.
That's turning in, end of third, top of the fourth. So that's okay. Let's keep going. Charlie Morton, Gleyber Torres drew a 10th. Okay, this has got to be so humiliating to lose this way. Okay, it was a pitcher's duel last night, and it was. Usually, I hate pitchers duels because they're boring, but this wasn't boring because there was threats. Both teams could have scored a couple of runs easily, but they just didn't get the breaks they needed. Gleyber Torres drew a 10th inning walk to send home Wencel Perez. My Tigers win 1-0. A walk-off walk. What the hell is that?
That has to suck every time.
That's 3 losses in a row for the Astros. And I think today is the last game they play, right?
Yeah.
So the Tigers
off tomorrow.
If the Tigers hold the lead 7-zip, they will they'll sweep them. And then where do they go? Oh, Kansas City's in town on Friday. They're still at home, so that's good. By the way, Kansas City and Cleveland. Kansas City's now in second place. 9 games back. Cleveland's 9.5. So Indian fans got to be bummed out just a little bit because they start rolling and they start creeping up. What they get within like 5.5 or something of Detroit?
It was about 5 games.
And all of a sudden, the betting thing with the pitchers, Class A and the other dude. Anyway, it seems like it's affecting them as a team. I don't know. Anyway, but that's got to hurt, okay? When your team, you're playing your heart out, and, you get a guy in second base in extra innings. And Detroit, top of the 10th, Detroit, handled their business. And then, Houston just, you lose to a freaking bases loaded walk. I mean, and I didn't stay up for the game because I have a new philosophy, Hollywood. Whenever the game is close, if I turn off the TV, the Tigers win.
Okay. What about for the Lions?
I don't know yet. I haven't tried that philosophy. The only thing is with the Lions, I'll be watching that one all the way to the end. Unless they're so god-awful, I turn them off.
Yeah.
Which they're not going to be.
No.
They're going to be awesome this year. The defense is back. The roar has been restored.
I'm just mad Scuba didn't get the win.
I know. What is that, 3 or 4 in a row? No decision?
10 strikeouts.
That's got to suck. Man, he had 10 strikeouts. And Hunter Brown, the pitcher he's an all-star for Houston. He's from Detroit.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Detroit guy. They combined to allow 8 hits in 13 scoreless innings. Scooble, like you said, had 10 strikeouts in 7 innings. He's the first pitcher to reach 200 strikeouts in 2025. He's just got to get a few more wins. He's going to be 2 years in a row Cy Young.
Cy Young for sure, yeah. He'll still get it this year.
Tigers, and this is the thing. This is why it was exciting. The Tigers put runners on the corners with the 1 out in the 3rd, and then they got an inning-ending double play. Zach McKinstry led off the 5th next inning with his 9th triple, but Brown escaped the inning with a ground ball, a strikeout, and a fly out. Now, the Astros nearly took the lead in the 4th inning. There was a throw to the plate. I thought he was safe. The ump called him out at the plate. Houston challenged the call. But Dingler, he made the tag. The call was confirmed by New York. I think he was safe, but New York says
it was close.
Yeah, not enough to overturn it. So
bang play. Yeah.
It was a bang play. Yeah, it was awesome. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I went to dinner last night with Olivia and 6'4".
Okay.
Getting her all pumped up. Today, first day of school for Otsego. Actually, Olivia's day's almost over. I think
shout out to all the kiddos
I think they're what's that?
There's a lot of kids who had their first day today.
Okay, you didn't say kiddos, did you?
Yeah, the kiddos.
Okay, don't ever say that again on this show.
What do you call them?
I will punch you.
Children?
Yeah. Kids. I don't know. There's something about kiddos. When people go, oh, the kiddo. Usually it's when a woman says it, not necessarily a beautiful, sexy black man like you. When I hear kiddos, I cringe. Really? I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, the kiddos. I just think it's some.
I think you got to say it cool,
Well, yeah. You say everything cool. Say hemorrhoid. Say hemorrhoids.
I don't know. That sounds fancy.
I think you can pull that off.
I mean, a little hemorrhoid.
I love it. Anyway, so we went to Cinco on Airport Highway, had a nice meal. That was nice. And then when I got home, I sat on the patio and had a cigar and was watching the Tigers. And I'm like, this is unbelievable. These dudes are just going back and forth. And, didn't know what was going to happen. So I screw it. 0-0, ninth inning. I went to bed and wake up and they win 1-0, which is awesome. And they're kicking arse right now.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up. All right, let's go to Phoenix. The Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Guardians 6-5 last night. Up next. Well, they're playing this afternoon at 3:40.
Yep.
So they'll have the first pitch. Arizona's not that good. So Cleveland, man, you got to get rolling here if you're going to make the wild card. Anaheim, California, Hunter Green at 12 strikeouts and 6 1/3. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Angels 6-4 last night. They wrap up the 3-game series tonight in LA at 9:38. So if you want to watch that, you got to stay up a little bit. And the Mud Hens.
Oh, how we love that hen.
They look good.
Oh, how we love that hen.
They're in Rochester, New York. The Hens belted 5 home runs, registered 17 hits, and came away with a 12-4 victory over the Rochester Red Wings. It's game 1 of a 6-game series. Now, let me ask you this. Is it possible that some of the Mud Hens are, playing with extra vigor and energy for the possibility of being called up for the playoffs?
Oh, for sure.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't every major league team after a certain date are allowed to add more players to the roster?
Yeah, they can add to their playoff roster.
Okay, so how many players is that, I wonder?
I'll check.
Because if they, 5 home runs, 17 hits, that's wild. 12-4, that's like a football score. Anyway, or maybe Rochester just sucks. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Anywho, so the Mud Hens are rolling. My Tigers are rolling.
They get 3 additional players.
Yeah. Let's see. They get 3 additional players?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Tigers, let's see. No, not Thursday's game. Oh, 7-2. Houston got 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
They hit a homer.
Off Morton? All right. Well, that's not going to be enough. A 5-run lead. They need more runs. So, and Pittsburgh Rick sends me a text. Hey, good to hear that 6'4" is still in the picture with Olivia. Yeah, they're let's just say they're dating. Let's just say whatever. I don't know. I don't think his people, know that I'm on the radio on ESPN because he's a firefighter EMT.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's a really good dude too. And he is a big ass man. He's 6'4". But I just reminded him that if he ever does anything that I don't like, I'm gonna kick you right in the nuts. And you won't see it coming. And then you're gonna be down to my level, and then it's lights out because you won't even be able to breathe. Yeah. Unless you wear a steel cup all the time. Anyway.
It's a very interesting.
So when I was on the morning show, when they first started dating, and I was talking about, Libby, she didn't want his name out there. So it was 6'4". Okay. But I explained about him. So his buddies at the fire station
would know.
They knew. And they started calling him 6'4" because he's 6'4". Anyway. All right. Let's take a break. Break 1 in the can. Thank you, everybody watching on the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook live cam. Hopefully Facebook is working today. Yesterday it was a little wonky, but we are up on X. That's for dang sure. And that's at Denny Radio on X. And we're on YouTube at Denny Radio. At Denny Radio Podcast on YouTube. So we got a bunch of people watching on X right now, and a couple people on the Ticket Facebook page. Yeah. Brought to you by BakeryUnlimited.com. All right, coming back, we're going to talk some high school football. They're talking about the best local games every week for this coming season. I can't believe high school ball starts Friday night. That's so darn exciting. We'll come back with that and other stuff. Who knows? Maybe a text, maybe a call. Denny Radio Sports and More live on 100.7 The Ticket. Denny Schaefer for Shall Go Roofing. Let me tell you what they are.
3 minutes.
Okay, I just heard from Caleb.
I'm going to go check the freezer.
All right, please do. What? All right, let's see what we got here. Got a minute here. All right, is there pizza in there or not? Save it for the air. Save it for the air. I'll ask him when we come back on. Or you might be eating it right now. Yes, Facebook is working. Thank you, Nurse Terry.
Is the O, and Shador will grow up on that Sunday because this is
Shador.
another one. If we see a playoff game between the Steelers and Browns, number one. If you see a mother flipping playoff game between the Steelers and Browns, number one, I'm going to need accolades for that.
Accolades.
From 4 to 6 on 100.7. The Ticket.
Denny Schaefer.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
He's an idiot.
DennyRadio, sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Every day, and it's not pretty. Welcome back, DennyRadio, sports and more, brought to you by St. Mary's Meats, the place to go for local fresh cut meat. Nobody beats AJ's Meat.
Nobody.
Try their Chipotle cherry beef sticks. They are amazing. And I forgot to buy some bacon when I was there last time, man. He's got this maple honey bacon. Oh, man, it's so good. All right, 877-909-1007. So Frank from Mama Mary's Pizza, which is, well, I was just over there yesterday. I should have stopped in and said, hey, right over there, Airport Highway, right across from Kroger and next to that sushi place. What's that sushi place over there? I forget what it's called. Oh, Spicy Tuna. He's over there. Anyway, he sent me a Facebook message saying, hey, I was at the station. I dropped you off a pizza. I put it in the freezer with your name on it. The sales guy, Sir Lancelot, was supposed to tell me, but he didn't. So Hollywood.
When was this?
I don't know, a week and a half ago. So you went in the kitchen, you looked in the freezer. Is there a small pizza from Mama Mary's with my name on it in the freezer? Hollywood, is there a pizza there?
Pizzagate 2025 has begun.
Oh, hell.
There is no pizza in there. Oh, and we lost connection to them, man. Didn't he know? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Denny's Pizza is gone, and we also lost connection to him. How fun is that? Okay. I'm going to see what's going on with them, man, because I don't know. All my people on the Facebook page, can you guys see me? Can somebody put in chat? I I'm not sure. I think his internet went out. We're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna come back with more sports talk and a whole lot of fun. Denny Radio Sports and more on ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Radio. Call or text the show 877-909-1007. Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Hey, this is Andy with Kripke Enterprises, and the only thing I like better than metal recycling is getting those little savages back in school. At Kripke Enterprises, you're going to recycle your old stuff so you can buy those kids your new stuff. You got to get them the shoes and the backpacks and the paper and all that big list that you get from the school. So bring in your grills and bring in your old patio furniture and clean out your basement, get weighed, get paid, and get them out the door. At Kripke Enterprises, we have the highest prices on all of your metals. And if you are a contractor, boy, we love you contractors. But don't take my word for it. Check the Google, because we are Toledo's only 5-star recycling center. Since the day we've opened, we've paid out over $13 million for your recycled materials. $13 million, that's like our own Kripke stimulus package. Come and get some of that cash. At Kripke Enterprises on the corner of Central and Centennial.
Crooked Creek Golf Course is turning 30 this year, and we're celebrating big all season long. For every time you play 18 holes, you'll get a free peel-off card, and every card is a winner. We're talking 30 free memberships up for grabs. Lottery scratch-off tickets where you can win up to $4 million. That's right, I said $4 million. Gift cards, free rounds of golf with Big B, Denny Schaefer, and Marco from K100. Free hot dogs, cold drinks, and tons more surprises. No gimmicks, no catch. Just play around and you're in. Summer is short, so don't gamble your time playing somewhere else. Get to Crooked Creek and peel off and win during our 30th anniversary bash. Also, if you're looking for a fun date night, join us for Couples Night every Friday at 5 p.m. at Crooked Creek. Visit us on Facebook at golfcrookedcreek.com for more details and have fun winning all summer long. Crooked Creek, located east of Exit 5 in US 23 in Ottawa Lake, Michigan.
Some measure success in dollars, others in victories. At KNR, we think beyond the numbers. Behind every statistic is a person who needed someone to stand up and fight or to lend a helping hand. Hurt in a car? Call KNR.
Hey everyone, it's AJ from St. Mary's Meats. Did you ever wonder where your meat comes from? Well, St. Mary's Meats does and cares. With all of our fresh and frozen meat selections cut weekly, as well as our 33 flavors of brats and 19 flavors of snack sticks made in-house, plus getting local beef, lamb, and hogs in, we care about our quality. We're located just west of Secord Metro Park. Check St. Mary's Meats out on Facebook, and remember, we're killing it and you're grilling it.
Searching for the best place to get both classic and creative pizzas? Visit Pizza Cat and build your pizza as weird as you want it. Earn perks towards future orders by visiting pizzacat.com. Now with 2 Toledo locations, one on Monroe Street and one on McCord. Pizza Cat, keep pizza weird.
No cats have ever been harmed in the making of this pizza. You into some metal? Well, good news. Online Metals is right here in Toledo. They're a giant super center
literally in every way. Oh, we're back. Let's get off.
Let's get off the phone and let's. There you go. It's like we never left, Hollywood.
Hey man, look at that.
There we go. I don't know what's going on. Friggin' internet. Buckeye. It's I got to switch to Frontier. That's all there is to it. But when I do that, guess what? No more BCSN. I won't be able to watch.
No high school.
See, I wanted to get through football season, and then I was going to dump it. Just one last hurrah. And then I was going to, because you're not going to have this internet trouble with the fiber cable, Buckeye still got, a mouse and a wheel spinning around trying to get the internet here.
That AOL, that dial-up connection over there at the Schaefer.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so a potential barn burner serves as the opener for Central Catholic at Gallagher Stadium. Have you been over there at that stadium, Gallagher Stadium?
Oh, yeah, beautiful. I played there before.
No kidding.
2011.
Okay. All right. So, I went to a tailgate, I don't know, a few years ago. One of my listeners invited me to go. It was Central Catholic Whitmer. And, man, it's like a college tailgate over there for the home games. I mean, we had a blast. Dudes got grills out. There were food trucks. I mean,
they had hibachi when I went out there last year. We had a bye week, so I went to the Central game.
Yeah. Other games, week 1 of note, Northview at Southview. Really?
It's just a rivalry game.
Yeah, but is it Northview that stinks every year? I can't remember. It's one of them.
Yeah, I forgot which one sucks. Yeah.
Liberty Center at Defiance, Tenora.
That's going to be a good one.
And Gibsonburg at Ottawa Hills. Your game Friday night.
Yeah,
week 2, Central Catholic at Detroit Cass Tech. Apparently, that's the Amazon Prep Kickoff Classic at Wayne State University.
That probably will be one of the best high school games in the area this year.
So it says the Amazon Prep Kickoff Classic. Does that mean it's on Amazon TV?
So Amazon is just the title sponsor.
Really?
Yep.
A couple other games. Week 2, Detroit Martin Luther King Jr. at Whitmer. Eastwood.
That's going to be a good game too.
Is Whitmer? I mean, Whitmer seems to reload every year. Whitmer's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I think Whitmer's supposed to be good this year. I mean, they're returning some guys. Whitmer is always going to compete. I think we all know that, though.
Okay. Eastwood at Liberty Center, Liberty Benton at Columbus Grove. Week 3, Detroit Catholic Central at Central Catholic. That'll be a good game, but it's at least the Irish is at home. Sandusky Perkins at St. Francis. Let's see. Columbus Grove at Patrick Henry. Macomb at Liberty Benton.
There are some good matchups in the first 3 weeks.
It is. And then 4, Lima Senior at Anthony Wayne. The City League favorite takes on last year's Northern Lakes League Buckeye Division champ.
That will be interesting. Some of these games I wish I wasn't coaching, man. I want to watch.
Well, what you do is you record BCSN if you have Buckeye. Do you have Buckeye cable?
No, never.
Oh, so you can't. You're screwed. You can't watch it anyway. I'll tell you
what. I mean, you can give me your login.
It's the best thing that they do. Dude, that'd be illegal. Wink, wink. Actually, you can watch it on the app, which is what I'm going to be doing because you can't record it. Because
I have Buckeye internet, so I'm quite sure I have access.
You do. If you have Buckeye internet, all you got to do is download the BCSN Plus app, and that's it. Log in, and boom, you're in.
Oh, cool.
Week 4, Lima Senior at Anthony Wayne. Oh, I already told you that. Gibsonburg at Northwood on week 4. Summerfield at Eden. And Whiteford and Harbor Beach, Michigan. Those are other games to watch. And then week 5, St. John's at St. Francis.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Are they competitive? I mean, I know St. John's got a new coach, don't they?
Yep, St. John's got a new coach, and St. Francis has been improving with their new coach. So,
well, what's it, Bruce Gradkowski? Didn't he come in for like a minute and coach Francis?
Yeah, but he's gone.
And he got him playing, and then he's like, "Smell you later." That was so odd. What was that all about?
I don't know. It was in and out.
Did St. Francis say, "Okay, we're going to find some extra money for you, and we're going to guarantee you're going to heaven"? I don't think it works that way, though.
Yeah, just a little holy water.
Oh, yeah, there you go. On the sidelines, you get holy water to drink. I love it. By the way, we're not breaking at 40, are we? We going all the way?
No, we're going. Yeah, we got time.
All the way to 55?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do that. That's a lot of work in one segment. I'm serious.
It's okay. I can throw some PSAs in there.
And I had to switch my camera, or I had to move my, well, it doesn't matter to the listener. Hold on, let me see if it came back up. All right, cool. This will work. No, this will work. All right, hold on. Let me see if the other one comes up too. Nope, just the one I needed to come up. All right, cool. That works for me. I know it means nothing. So St. John, St. Francis, week 5. Also, Warren De La Salle at Central Catholic. So there's Central Catholic again. It's like every week. Otsego at Oak Harbor. Bascom, Hopewell, Loudon.
Oh, yeah. Hopewell, Loudon. They're good.
Gibsonburg.
That's going to be a good game.
And then week 6, Anthony Wayne at Whitmer. So Whitmer's got a new coach, first-year coach, Justin Keller. And they'll have the first crack at the Generals in Northern Lakes League Buckeye Division play. Also, Oak Harbor at Genoa, Patrick Henry at Liberty Center, and Ottawa Hills at Eden. You guys got mentioned again. Week 7, start at Lima Senior, Jackson Lumen Christi at St. Francis. We played Jackson Lumen Christi when I was in high school. It was my junior year. It was our second game of the year.
They used to be like a powerhouse, didn't they?
They used to be.
Yeah.
They used
I
to be.
remember hearing about those
I
games.
don't know why we played them. Anyway, Clay at Anthony Wayne, Oak Harbor at Eastwood. Week 8, Perrysburg at Clay. That's going to be big. Findlay at Whitmer, Napoleon at Bowling Green, Summerfield at Ottawa Hills. You guys get mentioned again. Week 9, St. Francis will get their ass handed to them at Central Catholic. I mean, has St. Francis beaten Central Catholic in the 21st century?
I'm going to go look that up just
I
for
don't
you.
think they have.
I'm going to look it up. I want to know.
I think Central Catholic's JVs can beat St. Francis, the junior varsity team.
I don't know about that.
Also, Anthony Wayne at Perrysburg, Whitmer at Clay, Maumee at Oak Harbor. And then the final week, week 10, Perrysburg at Whitmer, which could be huge, depending on everybody's record. Muskegon Mona Shores at Central Catholic, or if it qualifies, Central Catholic in the Prep Bowl at Ford Field. Eastwood at Maumee, Liberty Center at Archibald, and no mention of Ottawa Hills at Whiteford.
Yeah, what's going on?
That?
Oh, I don't know.
That
it's
is
okay. I don't like being in the paper. We like to be low key.
Dude, you're in here a lot, though. There's like 5 games.
It's okay. It's just because it's the Village. We got a phone call.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. All right, let's go to the phones. Hello, you're on 100.7 The Ticket. What is your name, please?
Well, of course, it's Nurse Terry. How are you?
Oh, hey,
Hello,
Nurse
Terry. Well, we're good now that we got our internet straightened out. We lost all our friggin' viewers, though.
Gone. I was like, what the freak's going on? You're just like gone.
Internet can't be trusted. What's up?
So the Irish Knight Trophy is what it's called with Central and St. Francis. And, you know, my daughter, of course, is a Central alum. But I think the last time, honestly, St. Francis, every year Central has a T-shirt, you know, for this Irish Knight Trophy. And it's been like 18, 19 years. It's insane. It might even be up to 20 by now. Like, they haven't won in so long, beat Central in so long that it's just, you know, Central expects to win every year.
I think it was the 90s. I swear it was the 90s the last time Central lost to St. Francis.
Oh, I think that's probably, it could be pretty accurate. I was trying to find the year because every year Central, like I said, they sell shirts for the student body and it'll say Irish Knight Trophy, you know, 20th year or something.
Yeah.
The
worst thing that happened to St. Francis is Dick Cromwell got old because he was.
You're right, because that's when they were good.
He was a hell of a football coach and a really good dude. Yeah. And I love his wife. Anyway, that was the worst thing. St. Francis has never been the same since Dick retired.
I agree. And if I remember, and if my neighbor's 2 doors down from me, I'm pretty sure, because both their sons went to St. Francis, and I believe they were on the state championship team for St. Francis under him. I'm pretty sure. But
Well, that's good to know, Nurse Terry. I'm not sure.
They haven't won, at least according to the internet, since 2004, and that game was 7-6, and St. Francis still lost. So, not sure. 20 years.
Yeah.
That's not a rivalry game anymore. That's like
no,
it can't
it's not.
be.
It's really not.
It can't be.
But their tailgates, Denny, like you said, they are what they are. It's like a college atmosphere. I'm not kidding.
It is. It's phenomenal.
Are there adult beverages out there usually?
Oh, hell to the yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't looking for it, but it was just so much food. I was overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, they have all kinds.
And they just hand it out.
The tailgate that I was at with the people that I was with, a lot of them would just stay out there the whole game and drink. Now because I'm a football person and I love to watch football, I would go into the game. Okay. So these people say, I'm staying out here, I'm watching it from the parking lot, and I'm thinking to myself, well, why are you doing that? Like, I don't know. I like to watch football. So, I never did that, but yes.
Right. And plus you're drunk all the time. So, what's it to you to,
Yeah, right.
All right, Terry, thanks for the input. We appreciate it as always. Have a great day. And we'll see you next Thursday at BG. You're going to the game, right?
Yeah. Talon's up. Just tell me where you're going to be at. I need to know where at BG. It's a pretty big place.
Well, according to Caleb, our salesman of the year, Talon's up. I got you. You look like you're deformed. He says he thinks that we're going to be at Media Row. Channel 11, Channel 13, BCSN. So, I don't know.
I don't know. You need a pass to get in there? Are you going to give me a pass? How in the world would I get to Media Row?
I don't know. I think it's outside the tailgate. I don't know. We'll get more deets,
we'll get the infos out.
Deets next week. So, it's going to be fun, though. All right. Gotta go, Terry. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
All right. Get your BG shirt. Okay. Bye.
I will. Charles Stockman III. I love that. Listening. He says Whitmer also streams their games on YouTube. Oh, cool. Because then you can watch it there.
Or you can listen on 105.5. Q105.
Okay, so Q, what games are they carry? Whitmer?
Q carries Whitmer, and then the ticket carries Central.
Yeah. So we got all the Central games.
We got the good games.
The two best teams in the area for the most part, right?
Yeah, if you can't make it, you can always listen.
Yeah, there you go. All right, text coming in from Superfan Lodo Joe. Time to update that World War II era equipment you got over there, and I think I got an old TV antenna at home, if that'll help. You're hilarious, dude. Listen, the internet sometimes goes out. There's nothing you can do. But see, it was running a little slow before we started, and I thought about rebooting it, and I'm like, nah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I won't be doing that ever again.
Yeah, you just went out out of nowhere.
I know. We were just, BSing and moving along, and then I'm like, it says, internet lost across my computer. I'm just like, crap. That's all right, though.
So was there actually a pizza left here for you? Because there is no, there's
Frank,
some jerk chicken in there or something.
Frank left a pizza with my name in the freezer, unless my guess is check Paul's belly is my guess. I don't know. Maybe not. That's all right. I'll go over to Mama Mary's at some point and I was over by there yesterday. I should have stopped in, but Frank isn't there usually after 6 when I was over there. So It's all right. I'll go over there. I'll call him up. He's made me if ever I'm having a big football gathering, I go over there and get one of those colossal pizzas. It's the size of 4 pizzas.
Yeah, he brought one over. The slices are I can't even put it in the camera. It's huge.
I know the box is so big. You built it to get it out the damn door.
Yeah,
and it's amazing. I
mean, when they brought it, I was like, "Who's gonna eat? How can I eat this?" It's a lot of pizza. It was good though. They have amazing pizza.
Yeah, but if you got a bunch of people over,
oh yeah, it's perfect. Perfect for a party.
Plus their chicken wings are friggin' killer as well.
I've never tried them.
Oh yeah, so. remember Mama Mary's for all your tailgating and football and all that. Mama Mary's Pizza, Airport Highway, across from the big Kroger in that plaza there. There's a little bar next door, and then the spicy tuna is in that same complex. There's a liquor store around on the other end of it.
It's on Airport
Highway, baby.
Is that Airport Lounge?
It might be. Yeah, the bar. I'm pretty sure it is. You know right where it is then, don't you?
Yeah.
Mama Mary's is right next door.
Yep.
People get all drunked up over there and come over to Frank's and get some wings.
Mama Mary's. Yep.
A little hungry. And they have a seat. You can sit in there and eat if you want. Cool. They have one booth. Or no, it might be two. I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
A fancy date night.
Yeah. So apparently we lost all the bots because we were really rolling with our and we are off YouTube too. So anyway, who cares? We're just here screwing around.
We're just here today. Yeah.
All right, where are we at? What time is it? Okay, I can do the ass ad of the day. Although, hold on, let me see if I can bring this something up here. Hold on one second here. Because I have some audio. Because this guy is the ass hat of all ass hats. Okay, this is like this guy is an ass clown. All right, this ass hat, which is a whole nother level of ass hat. So let me see if I can find the audio because I was going to have this already, and I don't see it. Oh crap! Hold on a second. Oh, I know why. I got to go over here. Stand by. This dude is screwing with Amazon. I love Amazon. Listen, I try to buy local for a lot of stuff, but if I need something in a hurry and I don't have time to go, whatever, I go with Amazon. Like, I just ordered some gum and some decaf, coffee. Anyway, whatever. Say what you will about Amazon, but anyway, Ass of the Day is brought to you by Danny's Cafe in Rossford, 600 Dixie Highway. Nearly 100 years of food, fun, and memories, sports, live entertainment, the best food in town. Check them out on Facebook so you know what's going on with entertainment and stuff. All right, a lot of companies have been making returns and exchanges more cumbersome. And it's mostly because of people like this guy. A few weeks ago, a guy named John Stockwell, he's on TikTok, and he claimed that he's been repeatedly ordering 110-pound cast iron anvils on Amazon for the past 6 months. And then he turns right around and he returns them. The anvils cost more than $225 each, $225 each. But with his Prime account, John has then they ship to him, and then he gets it to ship back free. So they cover the cost. He shows his Amazon order page and scrolls down to show 10 anvil orders. And he says, let me see if I can bring up the audio here in his video, and hopefully it'll come up.
Buy anvils on Amazon.com
hold
for the
on.
past.
You can hear that, right, Hollywood?
Yeah, I hear you.
Using Amazon Prime
and
to
he's
buy
showing
anvils
his order
on Amazon.com for the past 6 months with free shipping. And here's the thing. I just keep returning them. And I'm going to keep doing that until somebody does something about it.
Yeah, you know what, dude? Asshat. That's what you are. All right? You are a giant asshat because you're abusing the system, and a bunch of the commenters are crushing this dude. They're criticizing him, calling him a bad person, and chastising him for wasting people's time and effort, including the delivery person who's got to pick up, lift a 110-pound cast iron anvil, brings it. And a lot of times, it's a territory. It's the same driver.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the drive, I would quit. I'm not doing this every day.
Well, for returns, though, you got to take it somewhere. When I've returned from Amazon, I think it goes back UPS. I don't remember. Anyway, they're ripping this guy. But John, he just laughs at him. He thinks it's funny. In one video, he even welcomed haters to come by his house to talk to him about it. But he gave a fake address. He gave him Barack Obama's address. He also talked about how the media reached out to him, but he just jokes around with them. Like the media says, so what are the anvils? What are you using them for? He said he's going to drop them on road runners. Yeah, meep. And they asked what his goal was, and he said he hasn't really thought about what the goal is. So this guy is just being a jerk.
Yep.
He's just being a
asshat.
Yes, and it's unclear if Amazon pays for the shipping or does the anvil seller pay for it. But know this for sure, it's going to make prices go up with guys like this. So, John Stockwell, you are the
asshat
of the day. Congratulations, you giant D word.
Better things to do with your life, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got to the top of the hour. Perfect. All right, let's break. Coming back, I got more stuff. We got some college football stuff to talk about. What am I talking about? Find out next, right here, 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Radio. Call or text the show 877-909-1007. Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Oh, come on.
Hey, neighbor. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah. Going great. Just figuring out if I have enough to feed my family and my gas tank.
I hear ya. Prices are up everywhere, except for Vito's Pizza.
Oh, that's right. Both the Tailgater 20 and the Tailgater 30.
With the Tailgater 20, I got a large 2-topping pizza, a choice of small bread or salad, and a 2-liter pop, all for $20. Or you could grab the Tailgater 30 and get a large specialty pizza, medium 2-topping pizza, your choice of a small bread or salad, and a 2-liter of pop for only $30.
Wow, I can definitely save money with those deals.
Should also try their new pepperoni trifecta pizza. The family loves that with a side of garlic Romano twists or Vito's chicken wings.
Got any leftovers?
Nope.
A slice. Come on.
Eat more for less with Vito's Pizza Tailgater 20 and Tailgater 30 now through the big game. Feed the family not just on game days, but every day with options that won't just feed, but fill. And oh, so delicious. Order tonight at Vitos.com.
Looking for gear that gets the job done and looks good doing it? Welcome to His Store and More, your one-stop shop for knives, flashlights, cigars, and tactical gear built for real men with real grit. Whether you're lighting up the trail or just lighting up a fine cigar, we've got what you need. From razor-sharp blades to tactical lights that cut through the dark and the gear to keep you mission ready, we carry the brands you trust at prices that make sense. Hunting, hiking, weekend warrior, or maybe you just appreciate quality tools and bold flavor. His Store and More has your back, no matter your adventure. Stop by today at 7325 Lewis Avenue in Temperance, Michigan. Check out our massive selection in-store, like us on Facebook, and visit us online at His Store and
On ESPN 100.7, The Ticket.
His Store and More, the Man Superstore Studios. This is 100.7 WQQO HD2 Sylvania, Toledo, a Cumulus Media station.
Bottom of the sixth.
This is Sports Center.
I'm Christine Lisa, led by Tiger Woods, eyeing big changes for the PGA Tour. The 9-person future competition committee is about shaping the next era of the tour, according to Tiger. Among its goals, increasing fan engagement by bringing top golfers together more often and better connecting the regular season to the postseason. NFL, Falcons starting right tackle Caleb McGarry carted off the field today with an apparent leg injury. He's undergoing an MRI. Afternoon baseball, AL Central leading Tigers scored 5 in the first off Framber Valdez, are up 7-2 on the Astros bottom 4. Mariners, a game and a half back of AL West leading Houston, currently trail the Phillies 3-1 top 5. Pirates lead the AL East leading Blue Jays 2-1 top 7. NASCAR released its 2026 schedule. It includes a new street course in San Diego, as well as a return to Chicagoland Speedway.
Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Hey, it's hour 2, DennyRadio Sports and More, brought to you by St. Mary's Meats, the place to go for local fresh cut meat. Nobody beats AJ's Meat.
Nobody.
We're up on Facebook Live, and we're also up on X, but we got messed with last hour when we lost the internet, so we lost a bunch of viewers, but whatever. BakeryUnlimited.com. Check them out there on Secor Road, north of the Toledo Clinic, and in the Saxon Square Plaza in delicious Sylvania. So check them out. All right, I got a corrector, the sports update woman. Tigers were up 6-0 after 1. And now they're up 7-2, and they are in the, what inning? Bottom of the 6th. Tigers are at bat, and there you go. I could be watching it on Fubo TV, though, or Fubo TV, but I'm going to do my job today, Hollywood.
I appreciate that. Guardians come on at 3:40, so
yep,
you can kind of check. You can check out at 3:40. How about that,
dude? I check out at 2.
159.
All right. Okay, we got there. We went through the best local high school games. We're all pumped up about that. I have some college football news, and this is kind of a big damn deal. Michigan lands the nation's number 1 running back recruit. Okay, so did this kid know about Michigan and their sanctions? Because he just declared that he is going to be a Wolverine in 2026. I guess the sanctions of the sign stealing scandal have not hurt Michigan yet. I mean, can't you come to that deduction?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's still early. I don't think we'll see, if we see any blowback from it, it'll take like 3 years.
So, in all the years that I've been following Michigan, they don't seem to get a whole lot of 5-star recruits. They get a lot of 4s, a lot of 3s, and then they coach them up and they turn into awesome players. But Ohio State seems to have a plethora of 5-star recruits. And now Savion Hyder, the nation's top-rated running back, he announced his commitment to Michigan. This was yesterday during a ceremony at his Virginia high school. There was no elaborate lead-up. Hyder just didn't waste any time, pulls out a Michigan hat, puts it on, and then he's got a Michigan shirt under his pullover. He's got his family around him. And
sounds like the kind of kid I want.
Yeah, kind of.
Right to business. Let's go.
Michigan won an important recruiting battle for running back, top-rated recruit in the country for the entire 2026 class. Hyder was down to 4 schools: Ohio State, Georgia, Tennessee, and Michigan. But it really came down to Michigan and Tennessee.
Okay.
Now, think about this. It's the second straight class Michigan has landed the top player at his position. Bryce Underwood this year. That's pretty impressive for 2 years.
More. I will say more. The drop-off in recruiting didn't happen like I thought when Harbaugh left.
Well, NIL and all the money that they're going to be paid by billionaires that went to Michigan, trust me, Michigan is going to be doing a lot of this because they know the SEC schools are going to be doing it. The Alabamas, the Georgias, the Texas, all the SEC schools, Florida, they're all doing it. Rich
It's about who has the most money and the most resources right now. And then once they kind of figure out the NIL and paying the
Yep.
players, it might get fair. But for the next Wild West 10 years, you can buy a championship. You just got to get out and do it.
Yeah, this is it's pretty darn exciting that Michigan now got the number one recruit. Now, granted, he's a senior, so he's going to play his fall ball. Hopefully, he doesn't get hurt or anything. And he says, Hyder says, it seems like a blessing to be here. And thanked everybody for watching online. Why he selected Michigan, it feels like a family. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. He's the Louisa County High in Mineral, Virginia. That's where he's from. Louisa County High School in Mineral, Virginia. He's rated the nation's number one running back by 24/7 Sports composite rankings. He's ranked the 9th player overall. Number one running back. Michigan running backs coach. Now listen to this. Tony Alford entered his second season on the staff after 9 seasons at guess where? Ohio State.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I didn't know that he came from there.
Me neither. I can't believe they do that, but they do. Didn't Michigan have a defensive coordinator or something go to Ohio State in the last 5-10 years, something like that?
No one cares once the contracts get signed.
But that sucks. Where's your loyalty?
No such thing.
Dude, there was a time when we would go to Myrtle Beach, I would take the turnpike so I didn't have to go around Columbus. Where's these people loyalty?
I mean,
but then again, Bo Schembechler coached under Woody, so
the programs are tied. That's
I
why
know.
the hate is so fun.
That's why the rivalry is so awesome. But anyway, so Tony Alford, who's a running back coach for Michigan, started recruiting this kid when he worked at Ohio State. So he's at Ohio State recruiting this kid, and then he takes the gig at Michigan. And he said, Hyder says, well, it's the relationship that I built and the fact that Alford has worked with so many different types of backs. Okay. Last season, Hyder was named All-Central Virginia Player of the Year. He rushed for almost 1,700 yards on 156 carries, and he had 26 touchdowns. He also had 199 yards receiving. Oh, and on defense, he was a two-way player. He had 56 tackles, including 7 sacks and an interception. He returned 3 kicks for touchdowns. By the way, Michigan now has 22 commitments for 2026, with Hyder being the most highly ranked. So that's good news. Now, pray that this kid doesn't get hurt.
Well,
in his last
it's
season,
hard to get excited about high school kids. I mean, unless it's, and I just haven't seen them, but it's all about the portal now. We might see this kid in about 2 years and be like, oh, okay, he's good, but he ain't helping us.
No.
Soon, so
No, he's not. But, you know, I don't know.
You're excited that we got one of the guys.
A 5-star.
Yeah.
We got a 5-star. We can get excited about that because I know Buckeye fans, Cooch, who are always banging on me, Cooch, about Ohio State getting all the 5 stars, Cooch, and Michigan not getting 5 stars. Well, guess what? We got the number 1 quarterback this year and now the number 1 running back for next year.
Ohio State does, I don't know how, they do a great job at convincing people to go to Columbus.
They do. And you know what it is? It's the side chicks. That's what it is.
All the Columbus side chicks.
Oh, yeah. Those Columbus side chicks. Oh, yeah. I hear stories. I'm just telling you. All right, Notre Dame. This must be the week for naming starting quarterbacks, right? Because is it Justin Sayin? His coach is
Julian.
Julian. Julian. That name doesn't really strike fear in me as a football player. Julian. He sounds like a guy who should be, painting or something. I don't know. But he's going to be a good quarterback, and I'm probably going to eat those words, but whatever. And then you got the Browns naming Flacco, and of course Michigan's going to announce, what is it, next week? It's going to be Underwood.
Yeah,
there's no
not
way.
even. Yeah.
Anyway, but Notre Dame has named their starting quarterback. Coach Marcus Freeman named second-year quarterback C.J. Carr his starting QB. He did it yesterday. So that ends all the preseason competition with Kenny Minchey. The announcement was made on the official social media account of the Fighting Irish football program. Carr made one appearance for the Fighting Irish during last season's run to the national championship game, which they lost. But he has not thrown a college pass. He played in the second half of the historic 66-7 ass whooping at Purdue last year. He's a former four-star recruit. He's 6'3", 210. So that's NFL size. And he's from Saline, Michigan.
Did he not get recruited? Did we miss this kid?
Well, he's a three-time All-State quarterback in Michigan. And he's the son of former Michigan football player Jason Carr and the grandson of former Wolverines coach Lloyd Carr. No, they went after him.
Okay.
They went after him. Notre Dame, by the way, opens up the season prime time, October 31st, at number 10, Miami. Now, this is where Ohio State and Texas should be. This is a Sunday night, I believe, 7:30 p.m. kickoff.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend.
Dude, that is awesome. Well, that's
Ohio
right.
Ohio State is in the right spot. Okay?
No, I don't want a game at noon. I want Ohio State and Texas on a Saturday or a Sunday night.
All right, and then you're going to get
people
Delaware.
over.
You're going to get Delaware State versus North Dakota at noon to kick off your football season.
I don't care. I'm at Costco on Saturdays. I don't usually get home by noon. Whatever noon game's on, I got to record. Dude, I don't get in the way of my Costco. I got to get me some Aussie bites.
You got to do that earlier, like 9.
They ain't open at 9.
Yeah.
They open at 9:30 on Saturday.
All right, go at 10. Do your
I
thing.
do. That's what I do. But by the time I get home, put everything away and all that,
Big noon football. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to see Lee Corso for the last time, you know?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to record that to watch him. That's his last one, right? The 31st or the 30th for Ohio State and Texas.
Very sad, but I'm very happy. Yes.
Dude, he's 90.
It's been hard to watch. The last 4 years have been terrible.
It's terrible. It was like, what was harder, watching him on Saturdays or when Dick Clark was still alive and they'd wheel out Dick Clark for the dropping of the ball New Year's Eve with Ryan Secretions? I think Dick Clark might have been worse.
I think I was younger, so it didn't feel the same as Lee Corso. Yeah.
Oh, it was
but
bad.
Dick Clark was still bad. I was a kid. I still knew. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just horrible.
That New Year's Eve wasn't rocking. It was a rolling New Year's Eve.
No, I mean, I think he had a stroke. I think so did Corso. I think Corso had a stroke too, didn't he?
Yeah, and I don't know about Lee. He had some health issues, so it probably was a stroke.
Yeah.
He had a lot of signs that, like the slurring of words and
Yeah, I think that's stroke.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for Carr, I keep wanting to say Lloyd, but it's C.J. Carr. I mean, this dude, it's baptism by fire. I mean, he's going in against Miami on the road, and I think it's I think they play in the NFL where the Dolphins play. So I think it's an NFL stadium. I think that's where they play.
Yeah, they're doing that one of those big opening weekend neutral site games.
Yeah, so and Notre Dame, man, they fill up. So there's going to be a lot of people there. And they're saying that, Minchie, they might be, trading off the quarterback duties if Carr's not effective. I don't know. That's what the paper says. Who knows? So why didn't he go to Michigan, Hollywood? You brought that up. Because he's got such strong ties. His dad played at Michigan. His grandpa was an awesome coach at Michigan, but he chose Notre Dame. He decided that he wanted to forge his own path and experience a different environment as key factors in his decision.
Oh, yeah. We don't want him. He can't live up to the pressure. He's one of those. Weak.
Oh, I never looked at it that way. I
Geek
actually,
Irishman.
because when I first saw this, and I'm like, oh, and I read this, I'm like, okay, I kind of get that. He wants to get out of the shadow of his dad and his grandpa.
No,
But then
that's
when
what losers say.
That's what losers say. Okay, so he's weak.
Have you ever heard one of the Kennedys say, "I want to get out the shadow of my grandpa and my dad"? No, you're a Kennedy.
No. Well, because they're
Wrong.
yeah, but they're drinking all the time, dude. And liquor. He also felt a strong connection to Notre Dame's culture, academics, and the coaching staff.
Okay.
So,
hey, have fun. Good luck. That's
Yeah.
why you're gonna lose your job. We needed him last year. That's why.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't have a quarterback.
Yeah, he might have started last year for Michigan if he'd have been in there. Because Michigan had nothing last year. But hey. All right, let's get to a break. And then we're going to come back and we are going to talk about your alma mater, my man. And it's some pretty big news. Yeah, Talon's up. Looks like you got a hand cramp. All right, we'll come back with that and other stuff. Maybe a phone call, maybe a text. Oop, looks like we do have a text. 877-909-1007. Denny Radio Sports and More continues next right here on 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Schaefer is bringing the thunder. Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
All right.
We got some
3
breaking-
minutes.
All right. Gotcha. Where's my big news?
Big news. Hit it.
3 minutes. All right. Tigers, how they doing? 7-2, bottom of the seventh. Hey. That sucks. Facebook saying put one in. Lance check too. All right. Two, top of 8. Beautiful.
Denny Schaefer.
You go, girlfriend.
He's an idiot.
Denny Radio, sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Denny Radio Sports and More brought to you by St. Mary's Meats, the place to go for local fresh cut meat. Nobody beats AJ's Meat.
Nobody.
877-909-1007. Call or text. Superfan Low Dojo. What's he saying? Hey, back when I was in high school in the 80s, Central Catholic was a Division I high school somehow. They weaseled their way to Division II, and that's how they became a powerhouse. They never had to play the top-tier Division I Ohio schools. Well, isn't that all based on enrollment?
It's all enrollment, boss. Can't control it.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I'm pretty sure that Central Catholic would love to be in a higher division, but they don't have the enrollment. And you know as well as I do, if they did, if they were a Division I, they would be getting enough players to compete with the big boy schools.
Yeah. People just ain't pumping out babies how they used to.
I know. What's wrong with these people? Start having more sex, people.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Anyway, I did my part back in the day. Yeah, exactly.
A family in this economy, Denny.
Yep.
Imagine.
Dude, you know what? You might want to get busy. Did you say, what are you going to wait 3 years before you guys get after it?
Yeah, we got to see, what's going to happen here.
What do you mean? Is there trouble in
save
paradise?
up my shekels.
You got to what?
Save up my shekels.
Oh, yeah. Kids are expensive, dude.
$10,000 to deliver a child in 2025.
Yeah. And that cumulus insurance, though, it's pretty
Man,
awesome.
that's that good stuff. You got to be a B negative blood type to, get anything done. But
Hey, both of my kids, were they on the, no, I wasn't with Cumulus and I was with iFart.
Nah.
When my kids are born. So, yeah. Once you hit that deductible of like $10,000, they cover like 12%.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So it's good stuff. All right.
Big news, hit it. BIGNEWS. Well, big news.
Let's go to Bowling Green, Ohio, shall we, for the second consecutive year. Bowling Green State University is welcoming its largest freshman class in history, more than 4,000 students. Bowling Green just keeps rolling, people. They just do.
Hop on board the Falcon Express.
New student headcount is up 4% over fall of 2024. So last year was a record, and now it's up more. Up 14% over the fall of 2023, up 36% from the fall of 2021. This is back-to-back record enrollment, says President Rodney Rogers says. Will he be stopping by the tailgate to say hi to us, Hollywood?
I hope so. I really do hope so.
You got to reach out to him.
Yeah.
You're
they have a good team, so.
You're one of the most gifted graduates at Bowling Green. You'd think that,
They don't appreciate me how they should. I'm going to be like Scott Hamilton down there one day, though.
I think so, too. You're going to get nut cancer?
That's not funny.
Then why are you laughing?
Why would you say that?
Hey, he survived.
I may have my own street, Denny. Not
Okay, there you go. All right, not cancer. Okay, let's move on. That's why we're number one. It's those kind of comments, pal.
I appreciate it.
Because there's like 8 people out there cracking up right now.
Yeah, we
Anyway.
just have fun.
All right, so BGSU is growing just right, the Prez said, offering students a balance of big programs, athletics, and opportunities with a small town feel. BGSU is seeing a 36% overall increase in its engineering programs and a 48% increase in new students enrolling in computer science. Also, 22% growth in new students entering pre-professional programs, which build a foundation for careers in dentistry, law, occupational therapy, optometry, pharmacy, physical therapy, physician assistant, and veterinary medicine. Rob from Meredith Party Rentals, his daughter Lydia, is going there for veterinary. Yeah,
Well,
she's pretty pumped up. When did class start? By the way, did they started yet at Toledo?
I want to say they start Monday.
I think Toledo starts next week too. So they probably start the same day.
Yeah, I think they all start on Monday.
All right. BGSU is experiencing a 32% growth in students from where? Michigan.
Yep.
Where the university offers in-state tuition scholarship. If BG did this when my daughter graduated in when did she graduate high school? 2019, 18, whatever that was. She would have went to BG.
I mean, I would rather send my kid to BG than Ypsilanti at Eastern Western is fine. Central is kind of far, but Toledo and BG are right there.
Yeah. But Toledo offers reciprocity with Michigan. You free in-state tuition. Bowling Green just started doing that. So additional BGSU academic programs experiencing growth include construction management, up 89%, exercise science. What is exercise science? Yoga teacher?
No, like
Hell
like an athletic trainer.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's up 27%. Nursing up 9%. Psychology and mental health related studies up 21%. BGSU is the first in the nation to launch an AI plus X bachelor's degree. Pending approval from the state of Ohio, it will mesh a core education in artificial intelligence with a secondary discipline in one of 6 fields: computer science, mathematics, physics, history, journalism, and public relations. So BG enrollment going up, unbelievable, record freshman, over 4,000.
We got some breaking news.
Oh, we do? Oh, yeah, we got breaking news. The University of Toledo enrollment has been declining for over a decade, with a noticeable decrease starting around 2010. Experts predict a steep enrollment decline in 2025 due to a shrinking college-age population and the revolving door they have in the presidency at the University of Toledo, who the current president says his number one objective is to get enrollment up. But let's see if he does that before he takes a bigger job for more money in 2 years.
I was going to say the only difference between BG and Toledo is truly leadership. I mean,
it is.
President Rogers came in with a plan. He's executing. And I mean, I want to say he came in like 2019.
Check it. Find out when President Rodney Rogers took over the helm at BG, because I think Toledo is on like their 5th president since I came back in 2014. 4th or 5th, something like that. It's really sad.
He became the president on January 1st, 2018.
Okay, so he's been there 7 years, and Toledo's on their 3rd president since then.
Yeah.
Turnover, baby. That's not good. It's not healthy. And plus, I don't know. I'll lay off it. Anyway. All right, let's take a break. Coming back, I have some hockey news, and then I have some, You know, it makes me cringe when I got to talk about this dude, but I know I do.
Hey, Rodgers.
The soap opera that is Ron. Anyway, coming back with those stories and more. And we got about a half hour to go. DennyRadio Sports and More continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
DennyRadio. Call or text the show 877-909-1007. Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
All right, I got to pee. I'll be right back.
4 minutes.
I need to give an update on the Tigers. Damn it. Bottom of the 8th, they're up 7-2. It'll go final before we're done, I bet. Close to it. Be right back. All right. What do we got? Okay. Yeah, Frank said in the message that you were supposed to tell me it was in there. LOL.
That's your Cumulus Toledo right now traffic.
Saturday on Compass Media Network's coverage of NCAA football. We kick off the 2025 season with a heavyweight showdown in the Big 12 as the 17th ranked Kansas State Wildcats take on the 22nd ranked Iowa State Cyclones from Dublin, Ireland. Hi, it's Greg Daniels. Join Chad Brown and me for all the action as the hunt for the college football playoffs starts now. If it's NCAA football, it's right here.
Coverage begins at 11:30 a.m. Kickoff is at noon here on Toledo's home for football. ESPN 100.7, The Ticket.
Denny Schaefer.
How's everybody doing? My name is Mr. Wacky.
He's an idiot.
DennyRadio, sports and more on
That's
100.7 The Ticket.
That's me, Mr. Wacky. DennyRadio, sports and more. Last call for texts and phone calls, 877-909-1007. All right. We got hockey news out of Detroit. The Red Wings are finally going to retire a number that many fans had hoped would have been honored a long time ago. The Wings announced yesterday morning, fittingly at 9:10 a.m., that Sergei Fedorov's number 91, see, 910, will be retired in a pregame ceremony January 12, 2026, when the Wings host the Carolina Hurricanes at LCA. Congratulations to Sergei. It's a long time coming. The story says a dynamic, popular, and a key piece of the Wings dynasty. That's for dang sure in the late 90s and early 2000s. It featured several future Hockey Hall of Famers. Current general manager Steve Yzerman's on that team. Nicholas Lidstrom. Brendan Shanahan, love him, and so many others. They won in 97, the Cup, and 98, and 02.
Mm-hmm. That was the team.
Dude, that was amazing. Well, Chris Ilitch, the Wings governor and chief executive officer, called Fedorov Monday morning with the news. Okay. You call yourself the governor and the chief executive officer? Listen, Mike Ilitch was the man, and he knew how to put together a team. And you know what he didn't let get in the way?
Ego.
That would be money. He spent whatever it took, and that's why the Wings were so competitive in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then Ilitch died, Chris took over, and Chris is cheap with his billions. I mean, that's it. I mean, the Wings, when was the last time we were in the playoffs? In the playoffs. The Wings were in the playoffs every freaking year. I don't think they've been in the playoffs for what, 7-8 years?
Yeah,
it's forever.
It's been worse lately.
Well, anyway. Ilitch says we are honored to celebrate Sergei Fedorov and raise his number 91 to its rightful place, hanging in the rafters at LCA. Well, Sergei never played there. He played at the Joe, but whatever. Among the all-time greats who have worn the winged wheel, Ilitch said in a news release, Fedorov, who's 55, spent 13 seasons with the Wings from 1990 to 03. I'm extremely grateful for this tremendous honor, said Sergei, of having his number retired. Thank you to everybody with the Wings organization, especially those who helped bring me to Detroit and give me the chance to play for such a historic franchise. I can't wait to see everybody in January. All right, it's a nice gesture. It should have happened. Should have happened a long time ago, but I'm just not a fan. And I know I sound bitter and pessimistic, but I'm not a fan of Chris Ilitch. I'm just not. I was a huge fan of his dad. Loved Mike. He knew how to run sports teams. And Chris Ilitch, he ain't his dad. Just saying. All right, let's get back to football, shall we?
Yes, sir.
because we got a lot of football to talk about, ladies.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah,
Rodgers.
So Aaron's not going to play in the Steelers postseason finale on Thursday. And if you're like me, a Steelers fan or a football fan in general, you want to see what Ron's got in the tank, whether he's playing against the ones or the twos or the threes. I wanted to see him, God forbid, and it's going to happen because he's wearing the black and gold. He hasn't taken a single snap in preseason for the Steelers, and he's not going to. Now, I don't know, maybe they're saving the 41-year-old for the regular season. But Thursday, the Steelers' last preseason game against the Carolina Panthers, Tomlin said on Tuesday he's not going to play. He'll get his first start as a Steeler at MetLife Stadium for Week 1 against the New York Jets. Okay. Does anybody else sense a bad omen? He's playing his old team. And isn't that where he tore his Achilles? Was it MetLife Stadium? Where he tore, I believe it was.
Yeah, he was at home.
Where he tore his Achilles, his Achilles.
Yep.
Tomlin also said DK Metcalf, Cam Hayward, TJ Watt also will not play versus the Panthers. Well, wait a minute. Isn't Cam Hayward, isn't he contractless?
Yeah.
But TJ got paid, right?
TJ got paid.
Yeah, but Hayward hasn't.
No.
Well, of course he's not going to play.
The starters aren't playing.
Yeah.
You're not going to see 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady played like one preseason series when he went to Tampa. They'll be fine.
I don't know. You would just think that they would want to get into a game time situation, preseason or not, just to go through some reps. Brand new player, brand new offense.
It's not the same. I know everybody thinks it is, but you don't get the reps until you get in the game, man. You'll be fine, Denny. Your quarterback last year was who? Russell Wilson.
And they made the playoffs. Isn't that amazing?
Exactly. So you could win 3 Super Bowls right now with this much talent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. I just want to see if Rodgers can still sling it like he did back in the day that made me hate him when he played for the Packers. But now I got to root for him. Now I got to root for the dude. That's going to be hard.
You'll enjoy it.
Maybe he'll blow out his Achilles.
I think you're going to love Aaron Rodgers once he is no longer a player.
Nah, he's a freak.
See, that's what everybody thinks until
He's
you
a
get
dope
out of it.
smoker.
Everybody said that about Bill. They was like, oh, he's so mean. He hates the media. And now everybody loves it.
I can't wait to see what North Carolina does.
I'm very excited about them this year. And I know we talk a lot of local sports, but I'm following that team.
Okay, so when's their first game? When are we going to see the old man on the sidelines wearing his hoodie?
I did not keep up with their schedule.
I think it's the 30th. I want to say it's next Saturday. I'm almost positive. I don't know when it's on though.
They kick off. Let's see. Why can't my schedule come up? My internet over here sucks too. So they kick off with TCU on Monday, September 1st. So they got the Labor Day game, 8 p.m. Ooh,
that'll be a national game, right? Is that on ESPN?
I'm assuming, yeah. It's not
ESPN?
saying on here, but yeah, I'm assuming.
Well,
yep, watching on ESPN. It'll be on ESPN.
Okay, so are they rated? They're probably not rated, right?
Nope,
for
not in the top 25
preseason. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, because I'm looking on. I got an app, but you got to be in the top 25. So neither team must be.
No, yeah, they probably the first game you'll see. Good game would be against Clemson. They play them week 6. And then they kick off with TCU. Then it's Charlotte, Richmond, and UCF. So I'm not watching those. So
okay,
we'll see how they start.
Hey, by the way, this just in, ladies and gentlemen.
Eat him up, Tiger. Eat him up. 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 Let's eat him up.
Tigers won this afternoon 7-2. 7-2 over Houston. 77-year-old Charlie Morton got the win.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
77.
Keep bringing the heat, brother. All right. Anyway,
Guardians started too. They're top of the first.
zip. Okay.
Yep.
So they asked Rodgers prior to the announcement, and he deferred. He said, "I'll roll with whatever Mike decides," he said.
Smart answer.
So he didn't play any preseason, and he apparently got a bunch of work against Tampa Bay starting defense in a joint practice last week. I guess that's all he needs.
I think those are more important than like the actual preseason game.
And it says the Steelers offense started out strong in that practice with a 6-1 win in the 7 shots drill, whatever that is, scoring on 6 of 7 attempts. But Rodgers' unit failed to move the ball in the practice ending 2-minute drill. Failure is always the best this time of year to learn from and to be able to let the coaches go through and let us go through it, Rodgers said. Really? Adding that there's a lot of film to correct. Okay, whatever. All right, that's enough. Let's break. Andre of the Savages, we'll do our crossover, and then Denny's got to head to Crooked Creek. What a beautiful day to play golf, people. Denny Radio Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
A legend in his own mind. Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
Hi.
5 minutes.
All right, sir. What do you want to talk to Andre about?
I just usually let him go.
Usually I lead him somewhere.
What's up, Dre? How you feeling today? I didn't hear you, Denny. My bad. My mic was still on.
I said I usually lead him in a direction, but I don't have anything right now.
Did you want to do that? You want to save that teams declining 2025?
Well, you know what? I was watching McAfee today, even though he's on vacation. He's been having people sit in, and they're not as good. They gave division odds on who's going to win the division. Let me go through that.
Okay. You still got 3 minutes.
Okay. So when it's minus, okay, no, I'll ask that on the air. Never mind.
Oh, crap. I got a teeth cleaning tomorrow at 7:30.
From NFL Ticket, NCAA, high school, etc. They'd even stream ping pong if they were allowed to. 50 different 80-inch TVs inside, 16 TVs outside, a rooftop deck, Mike's Party Pavilion, and yes, bathrooms so clean your mom would cry. Amazing food like Dutch's Famous Wings or the Mayor Mac Burger. Insane service and absolutely zero tolerance for bad vibes. Visit online at Danny'sCafeRossford.com or at 600 Dixie Highway in historic Rossford. Danny's Cafe, where real sports fans eat, drink, yell at refs, and high-five strangers.
Denny Schaefer.
You said balls.
He's an idiot.
On 100.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back, DennyRadio Sports and more. Thank you to BakerUnlimited.com, sponsoring the Facebook Live Cam, and, of course, St. Mary's Meats, the big show sponsor. All right, we have a couple minutes here now. A little crossover, Black and White Sports. It is Andre of the Savages. Andre, welcome to the broadcast. How are you, dude?
Great.
Every day, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
So I'm watching McAfee today, although he's on vacation. He's got fill-ins, and they stink. But they ran division odds of who's going to win. And I want to get your comment on this. In the AFC North, they have Baltimore at minus 160 to win it. Then the Bengals at plus 260. Steelers at plus 550. And the Browns at plus 3,000.
3 plus 3.
But I tried to get that in there. You said I tried to, before he could say it, I tried to say plus 550. Just get random because I don't know. I'm not looking at anything. I'm actually.
He already bet. With the Andre already bet on it.
No, I just have.
So does that sound pretty reasonable to you?
That's exactly it, and that's why. Listen, bet the Steelers. I'm gonna leave it there. We can.
Okay. All right. So, what about the AFC East?
Go ahead. Give me the numbers. Go.
I'll give you Buffalo.
It won't be them though, but give me the numbers. You got to give me the numbers.
Minus 350.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good.
And
number.
then the Patriots at plus 550, the Dolphins at plus 900, and the Jets at plus 1,800.
Once again, magic number being 552 in a row. That's going to be Patriots there.
All right. AFC South, Texans at plus 100, Jaguars plus 300, Colts plus 350, and Tennessee at plus 750.
4-way tie.
You go with the even odds. If they're giving you even odds on Houston as good as they are and how they can be in the defense and everything else, CJ and all the rest, you just go ahead and take that. You just take the even odds because, hell, you don't always do it. Not a good habit, but right here, division, they just don't want to give it to them. They don't want to crown them, but that's probably your best bet there. It's the wild card, though, is the Titans because we don't know what the kid will do, how far that'll go.
AFC, Kansas City minus 120, Chargers plus 300, Broncos plus 325. That's pretty close. And the Raiders at plus 1,500.
This is the tough one. I was going Chargers, but Chargers or Broncos, either or. But don't bet Chiefs unless you're good. But be goofy. Please bet Chiefs. Actually, I hope you public. Please bet Chiefs so we all can eat. You know what I mean? Be in the sucker pool. Don't pick the Chiefs, though.
NFC North, the Lions to come in first at plus 150, Green Bay at plus 260, Vikings plus 300, and the Bears at plus 450.
Oh,
take the Lions.
Say those again one more time for me. I'm sorry.
Lions plus 150, Packers plus 260, Vikings plus 300, Bears plus 450. I think the Bears are going to surprise people. I don't know why I say that. I just feel it.
I would like to say it too, but Caleb Williams is the quarterback. Yeah, boy, Lions or Packers? Lions or Packers, man. Lions or Packers.
Keep your money.
Okay. All right. NFC East, Eagles minus 160, Commandos plus 225, Dallas plus 700, and the Giants plus 3,000. So they're as bad as the Browns.
Right now, according with those numbers, you got to go Commanders there. You know what I mean? And Eagles. A lot of people are going to take that 160. That's fool's gold. Sorry, everybody. I know it seems very difficult to believe based on what you last saw, but that's where you guys get caught up. This doesn't have anything to do with what you last saw. The Commanders would be the pick there, though, based on that. If we go right. two and a quarter,
NFC South, Buccaneers plus 100, Falcons plus 225, Carolina plus 400, and the Saints plus 1,100.
Yeah, that's going to be Falcons there too. Same thing, just like the Commanders. The 225 is good, but then again, like I said, the surprise team could be the Panthers. And I don't know about the division, but just winning more games, being better, not necessarily being a comedy weekend for everybody. You know what I mean? That's not a game I would chalk up as an L if I'm playing against them. You know what I mean? We don't know what it'll be. I don't think it'll be like it was.
And finally, NFC West, San Fran plus 160, Los Angeles Rams plus 175. That's close. Cardinals plus 400, and the Seahawks plus 550.
And that's the Seahawks, same thing. Seahawks, and I like the Cardinals too, just because nobody's going to touch the Cardinals.
I stay away from that.
Nobody will mess with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's just when that plus 400. That's a tricky number. If you're really feeling it, some things have to obviously bounce in the side of luck. So that would be one of those type of picks. But Seahawks, imagine that. But yeah, that's the 550. I'm just telling you. So write that down. Keep this. I want to see this later. I might have to play this, all these divisions together.
All right, dude. All right, you guys have a good show. I'll be tuning in as I'm driving over to Crooked Creek for a little golf. Hollywood, great job as always. Let's get out of here.
Yes, sir. Always a good time.
I'm out of here.
Oh my God, this is Denny Saber saying, do what you love is freedom. Loving what you do, that's happiness. Keep dreaming and love the one who loves you most. See ya tomorrow, Toledo.
All right, Schaefer.